Hello boys and girls, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, Dragongranite. Late winter of the 7th year. Monster attack finally. After a very calm year. Not siege this time, but a Weregila. The monster is not called Gila as I called it last time, but this is a healer. Is a species of a venomous lizard according to the wiki. Gila monster, Gila monster is the English name, Gila monster, because it looks like a monster. If you Google it, see on the wiki, and imagine this being a giant Gila, native to North America. It's the largest extant lizard native to North America, north of the Mexican border. It's about 36 centimeters long. Wow. But this one's giant. Twisted into humanoid form, and according to the wiki, but not to the Dwarf Fortress wiki. Well, I'll check in the Dwarf Fortress wiki as well. Gila monster. They are venomous. Gila monsters are small reptiles found in all desert biomes. Solitary creatures. Exotic pet, breeding, not trainable. Products, eggs, meat, fat, bone, skull, skin. They do, however, possess a venomous bite which causes pain and swelling on the victim. Those non-were creatures, the small Gila monsters. But this one is actually a giant, large Gila monster. Okay. I can't find this name in the legends because the legends only shows translated names. I don't know whose idea it was to show the names translated into English in the legends mode. Yeah. Werebeast. But there is only one werebeast called Coni. This is Coni priced helped. Gila monster curse lineage. So this monster was cursed by the human deity Justress. Justress is one of the deities worshipped by somebody in our fortress, and I think we have a temple of Justress. Let me show you the legends here. So this is the monster who has come, born in 120. Expert persuader, judge of intent. Yeah, he's not a good fighter, so it should be easy to kill. Relatively easy, that is. How many beast attacks? Well, 26 beast attacks already. Devoured. Yeah, it's been rampaging for quite some time. So we found him. Gila priced helped. Gila Coni priced helped. Well, again, the problem here is that it was discovered relatively close to our entrance. I should be cautious and command everybody inside. and mobilize our military. Let me just check whether it's late winter. Yes, it is. Military. Well, yes. So I guess everybody except to crystalline cortices should be mobilized. Run, 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 run. Who is this? This poor guy is so dead. Why is this so quick? Why is this monster so quick? No. Bruising the muscle. So, okay, he is not infected yet. Sorry, stuck with the window. Yeah, I got it. Nothing happened so far. I have commanded everybody inside. People are running inside, but the Gila monster was much faster. Caught this cook who was about to butcher this big dog and has bit him, but only bruising. So nevertheless, so this is not a bite which would infect him, or where he would contract the lycanthropy, but the Gila monster will shake him around, tearing apart the fat, bruising the bone, tendon in the upper leg. So we have a new crutch walker. Upper leg tearing, another tendon torn. Fat bruising the bone. Gives into pain. And here we have a recruit. He's a competent swords dwarf. Hopefully he also has a sword. He's got a steel helm. Steel short sword masterwork. Show me what you're made of, swords dwarf. Limul. Competent swords dwarf. Shake, 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 shake. Artery open, many nerves severed. Yeah, eat that leg, but don't infect my cook. There we go. A bolt flying to it. Shake, 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 shake. The bolt has hit in the upper body, tearing the muscle, tendon in the middle spine torn. Shake. 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 Wrestler stabs the Weregila in the right lower arm, tearing apart the muscle, sensory nerve severed, yes. Go on. Shake, shake. Still no infection. Wrestler attacks, it jumps away. Oh boy, it jumped, so now it will bite again, and if it makes a bloody bite... Bites the cook, bruising the muscle. In the head! Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it will break his neck, probably. But look at this. Axe Dwarf hacks the Gila monster in the lower body, tearing apart the muscle artery, open, lodged firmly. Shakes around by the head, tearing apart the head's muscle, artery in the head been opened. Bleh. Doesn't look good. Shakes around, tearing apart, artery opened. The bolt has missed. Wrestler slashes. Artery opened. Misses the X-Dwarf. Oh, now it's attacking the X-Dwarf. Please don't bite my X-Dwarf. Coni says, I've been wounded, it's annoying, and it will be even more annoying, trust me. Axe-Dwarf hacks the Weregila monster in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart the right lung. Success. Trouble breathing, certainly. Falls over. Pulls on the steel short sword. Attacks the X-Dwarf, but she jumps away. She's good. Wrestler stabs the Weregila monster in the left lower leg, fracturing the bone. Motor nerve severed, ligament torn, tendon torn. Axe-Dwarf hacks the Gila monster in the upper leg. Severed part sails off in an arc. Yes! We are ripping it apart, tearing it apart. Weregila monster misses the X-Dwarf. Human lasher is sparring, that doesn't concern us. Misses the X-Dwarf. X-Dwarf hacks the Gila monster in the upper arm. Severed part sails off in an arc. So we have an upper leg sailing off, upper arm sailing off. This X-Dwarf is gold. The wrestler punches the Gila monster in the lower body, bruising the spine's bone. Misses the X-Dwarf. Another bolt incoming. Missing though. Or hitting. Wrestler slashes the monster. Right lower leg sailing off. Axe-Dwarf punches in the head, bruising the muscle. Misses Axe-Dwarf. Wrestler stabs in the tooth sails off. Look at the wound tab, please. Of the Weregila, or actually wound tab, yeah, well, I don't use wound tab too much because it's very, I mean, it's not too informative, is it? He's got a hurt leg and hurt head, dizzy, unconscious, but what I like more is status. And it writes here, right upper leg is torn open, right upper leg, that's about our dwarf now, right upper leg torn open, right upper leg bruising, running with blood, right upper leg is bruised, his head is torn open, head is running with blood, head is bruised. I believe he hasn't been infected, if I look, so whenever the Weregila latches on firmly and bites, upper leg bruised. So it's not a penetrating wound. And then it's been shaking him around, and all the injuries, all the torn fat and tissues and tendons have been caused by this shaking. Then it breaks the grip somehow. And even if it has bit him in the head, it only bruised it through the leather hood. So again, not a penetrating wound. There was some arteries opened, but they were opened by the shaking, not by the bite. So our cook will not turn into a Weregila. And about the wounds on the Weregila, well, its lower body is cut open, lower body is spraying Weregila monster blood, lower body bruised, upper body is cut open, upper body dripping blood, right lower arm is cut open, its head is bruised, right lung mangled beyond recognition, its lower spine is bruised, left upper leg spraying monster blood, right lower leg spraying blood, left upper arm spraying blood, left upper arm gone, left upper leg is gone, right lower leg gone, tooth gone. Beautiful, isn't it? How many teeth did it have? Look at this. Whoa. Hello, Toothcrafts. Mrs. the Axe-Dwarf. Axe-Dwarf scratches in the head, tearing the muscle. Mrs. the Axe-Dwarf. Wow, look at the teeth all around. Punches in the right lower arm, bruising the bone. Well, try to hack and slash it rather than punch, please. Steel short sword, here, lodged firmly in the wound. Wrestler slashes in the lower body, tearing apart the muscle. I want them to spill its stinking guts. Mrs. the Axe-Dwarf. Wrestler pulls on the sword. It's dead. It probably has bled to death. Haha! Excellent, excellent. So, cheers to that. This dwarf will need some medical treatment. Probably a crutch. The bolt is missing its target, of course. Actually, it's hit. Death is all around us. I'm not upset by this. Well, okay. Military alert inside can be lifted. Can we make a werebeast roast? We can't, I think. Not bad, not bad. So we will decorate with tooth. Falls to the ground from overexertion. Yes, of course you fall to the ground from overexertion after such an attack. It's absolutely natural. Something's rotten here. So 5 big dog cages are built. We are now waiting for the levers to be built. And then we can link them. Take a look at the hospital. I guess our cook is now treated in the hospital. Yes, he is. Cook. Blood for the blood god. 52 plump helmet. Dimple cups. Yeah, we need to mill plants, milled seeds. Ah, look at this. He's actually digging it again. Masterpiece steel shield. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. What does this cancels pickup equipment mismatch mean? Does it mean that the dwarves were about to change their military equipment because they found a better item which they wanted to exchange something with, or and they cancelled it for some reason? Green says, on the floor, scrabbling for his own teeth. On the floor, scrabbling for his own teeth, as we say in Chinese. Was the Weregila. I believe our silver statues of the gods have been made. I also believe that the silver statues are stockpiled here. Look at them. Look at them beauties. This is a silver statue of dwarves, masterwork, 3000. Created by a human. Nakuv, wispy confused. That's a god or a goddess, I don't know. The deity of the night and the darkness, depicted as male human. I think, as I've looked up in the legends, that Nakuv, well, we can actually look it up again. I think it's a necromancer. Nakuv. Wispy confuse. No, it's not a necromancer. Anyway, we have some worshippers of Nakuv. The Silken Nations. So let me check the temples, because I no longer remember our temples. So the list of temples we have. The last temples we've built and designated. This is the monastery of Walls. I don't know that. The Just Monastery of Walls. Yes, we have that. The Just Church. Convent of Vaults. Crystalline Convent. Sanctum of Eviscerating. Sculpted Sanctuary. Monastery of Rags. Wise Abbey. Busy Cathedral. Sensual Sanctum. Sanctum of Labyrinths. And then we must have the Reticent Temple. The Reticent Temple, let me guess. Where is the Reticent Temple? And Convent of Skins. We don't. That's the problem. I think the Reticent Temple is a residue. Okay. And Convent of Skins is also no longer valid. Instead of that, we've got a bearded church. Okay, so Convent of Skins. Okay. So we've got the Sanctum of Labyrinths, which is dedicated to temple dedicated to Daslat. We have the Aquamarine Chapel, dedicated to Justress. So Justress was the god who turned the human into this Weregila beast. Probably he came to visit this temple to pray, but turned into a beast and was killed. The bearded church is dedicated to Bekat, and Convent of Sparkles is dedicated to the Sparkle of Papers, which is a goddess of something. Okay. So Aquamarine Chapel requires the statue of Justress. Build statue. Do we have statue of Justress? Turns out we don't. All right. Why does it? But we've got the Sparkle of Papers, a statue of Sparkle of Papers, deity of the sky. Okay, so let's build that in our Sparkle of Convent of this. Sparkle of Papers. Bearded Church is Beckett, but we don't have a statue of Beckett. Here is the Bearded Church. We don't have the statue of Beckett. We don't have the statue of Justress. Daslut, Savot. Well, we need more statues then. Furniture, silver statue. Let's make a statue of Aval. And then Risen. Then just Iwa. Iwa Zephyr searches. Then Vault of Gorges. Avu's granite mines, then Litast, the laws of confidence, Okosh, knighted pride, Savot, the unbridled Zephyr, Mish, Mishtem. Which Mishtem is the... I must see the Wise Abbey. The Wise Abbey. Mishtem, number learned, the true Abbey. Mishthem number learned. Or Mishthem number learned. Okay. And Fathkal. Okay, there we go. Chris is asking, have you ever used catapults effectively? Any tips? No, I haven't used catapults. Is this even a thing in Dwarf Fortress, catapults? What's this goblin doing? Dancing or crawling on the floor? Goblin bard. Humans are dancing, aren't they? Listen to story. Discuss diplomacy. Goblin Bard is crawling on the floor and listening to a story. Why not? build some chests in the temples. Wolpertinger is saying, just building a temple myself and found out my dwarves have a god named Rash Dead Ghost, god of suicide. A fitting name. Mimruni has mandated Warhammers. He wants Warhammers. I think we are running out of steel now. Yeah, 33 steel bars. Let's do the last batch. We got only 2 iron bars. Got almost no drinks. I think we don't need that many rock pots anymore. Make rock crafts instead. And profile legendary. So how about the linkage? Yeah, it's not done yet. It will take some time until these cages are linked. Guys, I think I will call it a session. It's been long and I need to be early at work tomorrow. Build observation tower is done. Ballista bunker not done. Make drinks is what we need. Release the beak dogs. Build more observation towers and well, work on the public bath. That's important. Anything else? Drinking crisis. Oh yes, statues for the temples and more temples. All right, I've got my notes. I wish you all a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. We can play a little bit longer on Friday, depending where I get back to work. And pretty much the whole weekend. I haven't planned anything for the weekend except for Dwarf Fortress, so we should move on with this. I wish you a good night. See you next time.